After weeks of uncertainty over their deployment, medical interns are now set to report to hospitals next week. Their decision follows government's commitment to provide each intern with 1 million shillings in net facilitation, while also addressing concerns surrounding the new medical training framework.
Cabinet agreed and resolved, effective this month of August till end of the year, all the doctor internship students, whether private or government sponsored, will be paid the same amount of allowance of 1 million shillings. Until end of the year, however, the different councils that sit on decision making in relation to issues of interns have been given 7 months to come up with conclusive report and structure on how to finally address these challenges.
But the interns say the government response only addresses part of their concerns. The interns estimate that the cost of living alone can push their monthly expenditure beyond 1 million shillings.
Let's count 10,000 lunch, 10,000 supper. That comes to 25,000 a day. So if you calculate it and put it, multiply it by 30 a month, it gets to 700,000. Then you have to rent a room, accommodation, and that room is between 250 to 350,000. So you get 350,000 plus the 750,000 of meals, and then add transport, maybe between maybe 5 to 10,000 a day. You see that just on meals and transport and accommodation, you have spent about 1.2.
We are meant to report, but without facilitation. We aren't going to be facilitated. People are going to move from one end or corner of Uganda to another corner. Someone is going to move from Barara to Nebi. That distance. They are going to carry their belongings, a bed, a chair, things that someone needs in a house, to that side. That alone involves a lot of money. That can go as far as 250 or 300. I'm approaching $500,000 that I don't even have yet. In other words, it was a loan. I'm going to take a loan to cater for myself for the first 3 months. As you know, the government processes my payments because they come in 3 months.
Despite these concerns, the interns say they cannot continue withholding their services when public hospitals are already struggling with staffing shortages. Following an online meeting with their members, the leadership says the interns resolved to return to work out of what they describe as patriotism and concern for patients. But reporting to work comes with conditions. The interns want government to continue negotiations over their welfare.
You should be reconsidering the presidential directive of 2021. Minimum, if you failed on the issue of the 4 million and what, reinstate that directive. Because number one, that directive was passed and the cohort of that year received that money. So it means that the issue is not that the money is not there. The issue is that are we a priority? Number two, the policy, address our concerns about the policy, withdraw it. Withdraw that policy. If you fail to withdraw it, we are going to file legal injunctions on the policy. Number three, we want you to consider pay us monthly. If you have read...
For the interns, the latest dispute is part of a recurring problem. They point to previous protests in 2017, 2021, 2024, and now 2026 as evidence that short-term interventions have failed to resolve the underlying issues. They are therefore calling for an audience with President Museveni, arguing that direct engagement could produce a lasting solution. Walter Mwesije, NTV.